As we take a look back, though, into history, about 49 years ago, back in 1974, we saw a total of 148 tornadoes touch down in the United States, with 10 of those actually touching down here in North Alabama. I went back into the history of that in our 4:30 newscast, and tonight in our 6:30 newscast, I had the chance to sit down with our very own Greg Screws to talk about his firsthand experience. In 1974, News 19's Greg Screws was 13 years old when the violent tornado outbreak struck the area. While he may have been young at the time, he knew that the storm was something he had never experienced before.
The thing I remember is my mom, my sister, and I were in the hallway with mattresses up, all up and down the hallway. And what I vividly remember is there was so much lightning that night. What you would get, it was completely lit up, the night was, and you'd get a flash of dark. There was so much lightning you could have read a book in the hallway.
After the storms passed, Greg witnessed the damage firsthand, saying it looked like a war zone. The next day, he traveled to Coleman to check on his family members.
I had an uncle who lived in Coleman, and his house was destroyed. The only thing left standing in that house was a bathroom closet. So I remember my mom prying open the door the next day, and there were completely folded sheets and towels in there. So the houses are destroyed this way, they're destroyed that way, but in this closet there are still folded sheets and towels. So my mom pulls one of them out and shakes it, and all this debris starts falling out of the perfectly folded towels. That was also the first time I had seen planks driven 3 feet into a house, or 3 feet into the ground, or a tree, or something like that. That was incredible. It's one of those things too that I do look back and I think, you know, how many people would have not died that night had we had the technology we have now? Because you know, no smartphones, no streaming services, no the radar and everything that y'all use. I know it's very different now, but you probably could have saved a lot more people if we'd had the technology.
Now, that destructive, violent tornado outbreak here in North Alabama, we actually saw 3 F5 tornadoes and then also 2 F4 long-lived tornadoes. To hear more about Greg's firsthand account or even more of the background of this violent 1974 tornadic outbreak, you can head to our website, WHNT.com.